Hey guys, welcome back. That was so loud. Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are talking about new makeup releases and if they are going on my wish list or not. This series is inspired by Samantha March and her Will I Buy It series. I will put her channel down below, and I will also put the community playlist where lots of other creators who do these types of videos put their videos, so you can check those out and see what other people think of new makeup releases as well. Guys, this is number 40. This is video number 40 that I've been doing this. It's so weird because when I started, I never thought I would do 40 of these videos, but I am excited to be on number 40. And we've got a giveaway this week, so I guess it's kind of in celebration of this as well as not wanting some things that came in my BoxyCharm box. So right here we've got the Butter London Natural Palette. To enter that, you do need to be subscribed and then also give me a comment on my BoxyCharm video. So I will link that up here so you can check that out. All that jazz. Let's see. Anything else? I'm actually filming this on Monday and it's going to go up on Tuesday. Oh yeah, and in that video I also filmed this look. Not with this palette. I tried to find dupes for that palette and film a look with it. I'm filming this on Monday because I'm going to be out of town Thursday through Sunday. So I need to film and have time to edit it as well as pack, all that jazz. So this video will either be going up Thursday or Friday. And I think the giveaway is probably going to go through Tuesday. It'll go through Tuesday. Because the BoxyCharm video went up Tuesday, so this giveaway will go through Tuesday. So just be sure to check that video out, get your comment in. And there is a bonus way to enter as well. So let's just go ahead and get right into new makeup releases because there are a ton. If I look like I have a headache, I do. I haven't been feeling well, and then like all of a sudden this migraine came on, so I wanted to get this filmed before it got too bad. So the first thing I want to start off with, I don't know what I want to start off with. There are so many. It's funny because my last two that I had up, there really weren't that many things at all to talk about. The videos were around 20 minutes long. Really nothing I wanted on my wish list, and now it's a long one. Also, I have not heard yet from Colored Rain. If you saw my mystery unboxing or anyone else's, none of us got what it said we were supposed to get in the box. It was valued at about $50 less than what it was supposed to be. So I have put it in email and I haven't heard back from them. So I will keep you guys updated on whether I hear back from them or not. But let's jump into this. You know what? Let's start with this. And there's actually a reason. Is the new Natasha Banana limited edition Mini Tropics palette. So this is $25. And let me tell you my thoughts on this. First of all, okay, I wanted that row in the Tropics palette. So this is the bottom of the Tropics palette. The Tropics palette was like 2 rows of neutrals and 1 row of colorful shadows. Well, now that they have it, I'm like, but there's only 2 mattes in it and all the rest are shimmers. And I mean, I'm not buying it. I really don't even have any interest in it. I think if you own some of the indie colored makeup that has come out recently, you probably own this as well. But the reason I want to talk about that first is Lucia's Lux Collection has come out with their Dark and Light Gemini palettes. I'm not sure when these are available. Dropping July 19th. So that is either today or yesterday? Today. It's either today or tomorrow. I think, from when this goes up. So they both have some glitters and some shimmers and majority mattes, which that's like how to speak to my heart, is the majority colorful mattes with some shimmers thrown in there. But look at the Gemini Light palette. It's the one with the purples and greens and blues. Like, to me, that is the Tropics palette, the Mini Tropics palette, like, on steroids. Like, that's what I would want in a Mini Tropics palette. Or what I would want from those shades that were in the Mini Tropics palette. So if you are liking that, but you're like, it's $25 for 5 shadows, and it's really not the right kind of mix of types of shadows, maybe this palette's for you. I have used Lucia's Lux Collection. I really like the formula. I think that they're very pigmented. The shimmers are beautiful. And actually, their self-adhesive glitters are probably my favorite that I've ever used. So, I mean, I haven't tried these palettes, but I do recommend their formula. And the Dark Gemini palette, it's really pretty too. It's things I already own. I always tend to lean toward, when I order single shadows from websites like indie brands, I always tend to lean towards the reds, oranges, and yellows. So I own a lot of that in my collection already, so I'm not going to be picking that up. But the Light Gemini palette is back there on my wish list as a possibility. I've used up all my purchases for July already. But you know, it's probably a good thing because all of these that are coming out that I'm interested in, I can have a minute to just steep on them and decide if I really want them or not. But I think it's really pretty. All right, next, Makeup a Murder. This is a new indie brand to me, and okay. Crime shows are my babies. I love crime shows. So this whole aesthetic of this company is like right up my alley. Honestly, I could probably be a crime scene investigator or detective. I got my degree from SVU and it's probably valid, right? I know I'm not the only one that feels like that. So this one is called Trace Evidence. We do not know what it's going to look like, but they've been around for... When did they... I mean, they have 30,000 followers on Instagram. I never have heard of them, and I don't... It just kind of popped up in my newsfeed, but they... all their stuff is so fun. So fun. But I mean, at some point I would love to own something from this brand, but I don't know if it's going to be this or not. We will see what the inside looks like. Let's talk about this. So Revolution Beauty, Makeup Revolution, whatever you want to call it, has collabed with Jack, is it just Jack? Jack, I guess? Makeup by Jack. This is, I don't really feel inspiration when I look at this palette. From what I've heard, he's like a neutral crease kind of person with some bright colors on the lids. So if that's your aesthetic like it is his, this may be a palette for you. The palettes that are in this shape from Makeup Revolution, I have never had luck with the quality of them. And we're actually going to talk about some other Makeup Revolution shadows that I also don't like, but this is not on my wish list. I don't... it's just it's way too neutral is what it is. It's too neutral for me. I own all those shades. I don't feel like it's anything new. Not on the wish list. Next we've got... Well, let's just go ahead and talk about the other Makeup Revolution release. It's the Avocado Pizza, what's the other one? Pepper palettes. Those are the other palettes that I've never had good luck with the formula, with the ones that are in this shape. They are kind of like that copycat of the Too Faced chocolate bar palettes, but now they're coming out with more, but probably still the same formula. I mean, I think this is a really cute theme. I love the food theme. I love it so much. I'm not picking up any of these palettes, and they're probably, I mean, if they're like the other ones of this, they're like $7.50. Oh, $15. They're $15. I'm not picking up any of these. If I did, it would be the Avocado palette, but I already own lots of greens kinds of shadows, and really it's like half green, half neutral. All of these are mostly neutral. The packaging is fooling you. It's making you think that these are colorful palettes, but they are mostly neutral palettes. Sometimes you have to look at that because companies are tricky like that. 3 fruity compacts. No, there's definitely 4. We've got a strawberry and a peach blush compact and a banana and pineapple highlighter. These are really cute too. Blushes and highlighters are on my no-buy for this year, so I'm not picking any of these up, but I would definitely pick up that peach palette if it wasn't on my no-buy list for the year. Oh wait, that'll come, if it comes to Ulta, I may pick it up with a gift card. Someone didn't like that I do that. They said that's cheating. That was in my rules for the year, so that's not cheating for me. If I use a gift card from Ulta, it's not counted toward my low-buy stuff. Because it's like getting a gift, right? Except I get to pick out my own gifts. That's the way it works. That is the way it works. All right. Maybe you guys saw that comment. Let's see what else. Milani. Some of these things I'm going to talk about real quick. Some of them I have more things to say about. We've got the Milani Gilded palettes. I know lots of people have already talked about these. None of these are on my wish list. I do not like my eyeshadow palettes and my face palettes to be combined ever. I just don't like it. To me, part of the fun is picking the individual things you're going to use out each day. And if I just don't want it combined, like no. That's all. I can't explain it. And honestly, that one that looks like it's supposed to be green. What is this one? Jade, Gilded Jade. That's the one that intrigues me most, but once again, it's mostly neutral and the picture is fooling you because it's got the green behind it, but really it is a pretty neutral palette. Oh my goodness, of course I need to talk about Samantha March's collab with Ofra. I watch a ton of YouTubers, but I have to say she is one of my favorites, not in terms of color, in terms of staying true to who she is and down to earth. Her attitude about herself hasn't changed, I think. I think she just keeps it very humble, and I love that about her. I think she's very deserving of this collaboration with Ofra. I think she has put in her time, and I think this highlighter is beautiful. So she's got the highlighter with Pillow Talk and Star Island combined, and then she has the trio of lip products. The highlighter's on my wish list. I'm really hoping it comes to Ulta. I don't know if it will or not. I know some of their other collabs have. It's $30 on its own, and highlighters are on my no buy. So I'm not just going to buy it from the Ofra website, but you know, Karen Harris, I was watching her talk about this, and she had a really good point. Like, we have got to support our beauty YouTubers who are the I think she said non-problematic, non-drama people who are getting collabs, and let brands know that we want to see them collaborate and we support them, so they will continue to collab with these people. So I'm like, you know what, I probably should buy it. So I'm just hoping that maybe it comes to Ulta so I can get it from there, because highlighters are on my no buy for, why do I keep messing with my hair? Whenever I have it curly, it bugs me. Highlighters are on my no buy for 2019. Liquid lipsticks. Lipsticks are also on my no buy. But I already own 2 of the lipsticks that were in. You can see it. She has the trio of lipsticks, and they're a really good deal on the website when you buy them together. And I already have Pasadena and Las Olas, which are 2 of the shades that are in hers. So I love these shades. I love them. If you want to try out Ofra, those shades are really pretty, very easy to wear. Ofra liquid lipsticks are amazing. I'm not buying that because I already own it, but I do recommend it if you want to give that a try. What else are we looking at today? Oh my gosh, I forgot to show you guys this when I was talking about Makeup a Murder. Do you see this? This is a true blood red eyeshadow. How cute is that packaging? Oh my gosh, I definitely need that in my life. Alright, Colorpop has got the Just a Tint lip crayons. I am not a Just a Tint lip kind of person, I guess. I either like my glosses to be nude, or I like a lipstick. So these are not on my wish list. They do come in really cute pairs. You can buy them in the combos that they have, or you could buy them separately. They're $7 each. I'm not sure what the combo pack is. If I were to get one, it would be like the coconut one at the very front, which is like the nude ones. They're cute. I'm sure they're good because it's Colorpop, right? Not going on my wish list, no. Are you guys picking that up? Have you already picked that up? I want to talk about this. Urban Decay has launched their new foundation, and it is a reformulation. So they are getting rid of their old ones. It was about like 3 weeks ago. I was in Ulta and Urban Decay had a stand there, so I was talking to them about it. And she was like, I don't know if it was released that they weren't, because I told her that I talked about it on my YouTube channel, and she's like, you can't talk about that yet. I'm like, it's all over Instagram, but I guess it wasn't out yet that they were discontinuing the other one. So they are getting rid of the old Naked foundation. This is replacing it. And she said it was the like most beautiful foundation ever. She said she'd never used Urban Decay foundations before. She used, oh gosh, what was it? One of the higher end ones that you get at like a department store. This launches the 19th, I think. And then she said all of the Ulta employees will be trained on it by the 26th, I think. I do want to try this foundation. It is called Stay Naked. There are 50 shades. They have really done well with this. 50 shades, 9 shade intensities, 3 master tones, and 7 undertones to dial into your precise color match. Such a wide variety of shades there. And they really do have light, medium, medium dark, and deep. So, I mean, in my opinion, they've done really good. Good with that shade match. You know what else is, looking at the numbers, it kind of looks like they've left space if they want to end up adding more shades in. Just looking at those numbers, there's gaps in there. So, let me know if you guys are going to try that out. Along with that release, they also have this beautiful new packaging for some, is it liquid lipsticks? Looks like they're going to have some new Naked concealer. So I definitely want to try that. Obviously, I'm going to go into Ulta with a bare face and try this out and then wear it around for the day and decide if I'm going to get it or not. They've got 25 shades in their concealer. Oh, you know what else she said is yeah, it's pictured here. Pure white and a pure red concealer. So, you know, like the whole lipstick trick in concealing that darkness, they now have a red concealer out that you can mix with your concealer to help with it. That is really cool. That's really cool. And then they've got the white that you can mix in to lighten. And new glassy tints. They're going to be $22 each. And then they have a new sponge that's $18. I'm not really interested in that sponge. It looks like a beauty blender. And I love my beauty blender. And I love lots of lower priced sponges as well. Definitely want to check out the lip gloss, the foundation, and the concealer, and I will for sure let you guys know what I think about that. I'm really excited for that. And I'm rarely excited for a foundation. Okay, I'm never excited for a foundation launch. But I'm excited for this one. Last week we talked about Gothic Cosmetics, or 2 weeks ago, and now they just have this little blush and highlighter set out. I love it. I love purple blush. I have an Urban Decay purple blush. It is one of my favorites, so this is actually on my wish list. Along with blush and highlighter not being on my able to purchase list for the year, this is on my wish list. So wish list is different. Wish list is different than a purchase list. Let's just talk about this. Charlotte Tilbury has released their holiday collection palette. Is this like a back to school holiday or Labor Day holiday? Because Christmas is quite a ways away. Like, why are we releasing this in August? In July? Why are we releasing this in July? Is this a Christmas in July holiday release? It's not. I'm sure it's for the Christmas holiday, but that's too soon, Charlotte Tilbury. Not to mention it looks like all of the Urban Decay Naked palettes. So definitely don't need that in my life, but I think that is so silly that they are already showing holiday collections. It's too soon. I don't even know if Christmas stuff is at a Hobby Lobby yet. Let's be honest, that was out in April, but we don't need our makeup released 6 months early. Ooh, yes. You know what? I'm not even going to talk about a lot of these because they're kind of boring me when I look at them. I'm not really going to talk about this one, this Stacey Marie Be Perfect palette. It's too big. It's too big, and why are there highlighters in that big old eyeshadow palette? No. Let's see. Certify Eternity palette is up. So, really, really pretty. I really, really own that already. If you've got the Modern Renaissance palette, I feel like you have a lot of this. This definitely has more depth and tone to it than that does, but I don't need this. I think it's a really good addition to Certify's collection. They have such a beautiful pigmented formula. So if this is like your color tone that you love and you don't own a lot, then maybe this is for you. It is definitely not for me, but The more I say that, the more I look at it and I'm like, ooh, I really want that color and I really want that color and that's really pretty. I'm not buying it. I am not buying it, but I think it's beautiful. Next, let's talk about this. This is Glisten Cosmetics. We talked about some shades that were coming out in this last week. This is the Total Botany palette. I think this is beautiful. I want this. It's on my wish list. I don't think I'm going to be picking it up, but since I've already made my purchases for July, I've got some time to think about it, and maybe I will come back to it and end up getting it. I do have a lot of greens, but I feel like these are all tones of green and blues that I don't already own actually, which is hard to find. And when I find a palette that has shades that I don't think I already own, I'm like, I probably need that. So that'll be interesting to see if this one ends up coming back around as a purchase for me. This is going to be available on Friday. Available at a discounted price during pre-order, and they're going to have a limited number available. So it's probably not going to end up in my collection because by the time I decide if I'm going to get it, it's not going to be there anymore. But so beautiful. I think it is so beautiful. Bombshell Cosmetica. A couple weeks ago, I think I had a picture with like 1 or 2 swatches from this new palette. I'm not going to put the blue shade up here. Okay, so remember we had that preview a couple weeks ago. Now we've got this right here. I don't know. I wonder if it's going to be like a blue, yellow, and red palette. It says they're cooking up some new formulas, color schemes, and concepts. So my guess is it's combined with that blue one that we also saw, but these shades, I must usually have my pictures over here because I keep pointing over here. These shades, what a beautiful monochromatic look that would make. Oh my goodness. Love it. Want it on the wish list. All right, this I really want to talk about today. If you, and I didn't realize there was so much drama around this. I was really surprised to see so many people talk about drama surrounding this. If you disagree with me, remember that's okay. We can have differences of opinions. Haus Laboratories is, okay, first of all, I didn't even realize this was Lady Gaga's. I thought she was just like a model for this brand until I watched someone else's video. I'm like, oh, this is her brand. So she is launching sets, okay? You can pre-order them on Amazon or on her website. I know it's going around that you can only order them on Amazon, but there is a website that is hers that you can order them from. They are in like a trio with either the lipstick, the liner, and the eye, or there are just duos with eyes, like with the eye, like a duo of the eyes, a duo of the liners, or a duo of the lips. I have to say, I'm not mad at any of this. I'm just not mad about any of this. So if you're going to be mad about Haus Laboratories selling on Amazon, then you've got to be mad about Milani selling on Amazon. L'Oreal sells on Amazon. What other brands? I've seen other brands that sell on Amazon. This is not like she just was going to sell it there because that's the easy thing to do, and I don't know. I think it was, maybe people just started talking about it before they really knew what was going on, because like I said, like I didn't even know it was Lady Gaga's brand at first. I'm not mad at any of it. I think it all looks gorgeous, actually. I'm not buying any of it because it's kind of expensive. You can get a 2 lip liner duo for $26, 2 gloss duo for $26, or 2 glam attacks for $36, or the 3-piece sets with one of each are $49 each. $49 each, yeah. So I'm not picking up any of it. I think it all looks beautiful. Let me know your opinions on that. If you disagree, I'm good with that. Let me know why. We can definitely have a conversation about it, or we can just disagree and that's fine too. So, but I do like hearing other people's opinions because I don't have all the information all the time either, and it's hard to know all of that stuff that's going on. I also really stay out of news. And my husband just tells me things that are going on that are important, because the times where I'm watching news, I'm just like, why do people watch this stuff? It's so depressing. I can't. All right. We're moving on. Another new eyeshadow palette, Jacey Cosmetics. Okay. This is called the Hashtags Besties palette. It is $50, it's $45, and it is, and quite frankly, it's a huge rainbow palette. How many shades are in here? 35 shades. It's Morphe on steroids. Okay, and first of all, there are colors that are not where they're supposed to be. Over here, there's like a yellow shade and a purple shade that are diagonal from each other. The yellow shade is named Wine and the purple shade is named Sunflower. At first I'm like, is there something I don't know about a yellow wine and a purple sunflower? But a lot of people then were saying that they are misspelling words in the palette, which I didn't take the time to look that up. And then they haven't even gotten the color shades right. I don't think this is a mock-up. I think this is it. I'm not getting it. It is just a huge rainbow palette, and I definitely don't need that in my collection. I think it's pretty, because I mean, color to me is beautiful, but it's not a curated eyeshadow palette that I need. I do want to talk about, where's the palette I wanted to talk about? Okay, Maniacs Cosmetics. They have come out with this Blue Screw palette launching this week. The one thing, okay, I think it's really pretty, first of all. I don't need neutrals in my blue eyeshadows, like, ever. I've got the Blue Moon from Colorpop, so I'm not getting this. But they made it with those the large pan size. So it's like this Juvia's Place Zulu palette with the large pan sizes. I mean, hasn't every brand heard every YouTuber talk about how they don't want those large pan sizes anymore in their palettes? The people that are using these blue eyeshadows, we have a lot of color and we're not going through that big of pan sizes. So it's $28. I would much rather have like the smaller, like a little smaller palette like Colorpop and pay like $18 for it, you know? Or like the Lemonade palette from Midas Cosmetics. So, no. Okay, what did I want to talk about for sure? Glam Light. Oh my gosh, yes. Totally forgot about this. They are launching something top secret. Here's the swatches that we have so far. This is what they said. Something epic's coming. We've had to keep this product top secret for 18 months because of how potentially viral it can be and how fast copycatters jump on things to copy. Now remember, they started out with all the food themed, pizza themed, everything that ended up, you know, catching on like wildfire. And I love that caught on like wildfire, but obviously they didn't want to sneak a peek of this and have other people launch the stuff before they did. They said this is not food inspired and it will change the makeup industry as we know it. Most pigmented and luxurious formula we have ever created. It is going to be revealed on July 17th. My goal is, okay, there's either going to be a picture right here of it, or I'm going to edit in right now a little video where I talk about it, depending on what Wednesday looks like, because that is like crunch time for packing for me. I cannot wait because it looks like, from the picture, all of the green and blue palettes that have released so far. Hopefully it's not. I can't wait to see what that looks like. I am here to edit in this little picture of the Glam Light palette. I think it's like Paint X Glam Light. So she was a former freelance artist, which I did not know that about Glam Light, but the palette is in the form of a paint palette, and I am so in love with that because to me, eyeshadow and makeup and everything is a form of artistic expression, and I love the artistry of it and creating new things and finding different techniques. So to me, I'm so excited for this release and I absolutely want to try it. I'm filming this, there hasn't been a still shot yet, so I'm going to try to take a snapshot of the video where she shows it. She shows it in different lights, and one of them is black light, so it looks like some of them maybe like have a UV aspect to them where they glow under a black light. It really does look like an artist palette. It has got blues, greens, pinks, purples, oranges, one yellow, a white, and then it looks like some shimmer shades. I'm excited. I do want to try it. It is going on the wish list. We do not know when it is going to be released yet. It is going to be, I think a pre-order is going to come up first, like a pre-sale. But they are doing, she says they're doing their largest PR search ever. And it doesn't sound like, I mean, it sounds like they're adding new people to it. Let's see. We are doing our biggest PR search ever. Tag people that you want to see review the paint palette. So, can I shamelessly ask you guys to go tag me in it that you want to see me review that? So I think that's me asking. Can I do that? I don't know if I can do that or not. I'm doing it. I would love to try that and be one of the first people to try that. Glimlight is on my brands I want to try list, and this looks beautiful. Yeah, that is on my wish list, and I think part of it is the fact that it is in the art palette. It is a rainbow palette, but I think just the whole theme of it, that it is this artistry theme, and that's what makeup is to me, is really what's got me really excited about it. So that's that. I also want to share with you guys. I'm so excited. So let's see, what day is today? I think this is going out Friday. So Sunday is my first, is this right? Okay. Yesterday was Lethal Cosmetics. Friday is this. Sunday is my first impression, first look with the Flower Bomb palette. Obviously that's already edited and everything, but this look I did create today with this palette, and there's a reason. This is from Midas Cosmetics, and I want to share with you guys that I was accepted as a Midas Cosmetics affiliate. You guys know I love this palette. I mean, okay, so I've been trying their brand out for a month because they were new to me. They have the Lemonade palette that I love. I am loving on this palette, and I just wanted to share with you guys that, because obviously that could never happen without you guys being my followers and supporters, and I'm just beyond, I am beyond. I got the email when I was either packing for vacation or on vacation, and I wasn't really checking my emails. Yesterday I was sitting down creating my thumbnail for this palette and looking through my emails, and there it was, and I was like about to have a heart attack. I was so excited. So what that does mean is I have got a 20% off affiliate code. It is going to be Melissa Ann, and I do make a small commission off of that. I have no idea what it is. As of Tuesday, the code didn't work yet. They had put all of my stuff through the system. The code just hadn't worked yet. I think they are waiting for my W-9s. So it will be working soon. If it isn't working when the Midas Cosmetics Flower Bomb palette goes up Sunday, it's gonna be working soon. Yeah, so that one's already edited, so I'm not gonna be able to, I don't think I'm gonna be able to talk about it. I have no idea if I can add in a little clip on the YouTube studio or not. I might try that. If not, that's why I'm telling you about it here. And I'm just so excited and grateful to you guys. Obviously, it's because of you. And I think what's most exciting is I love this brand. Like, I've been using these shadows, and I love them a lot. To have a product that I've purchased and love accept me as an affiliate is so incredibly insane to me, and thank you Midas, and wow. Thank you you guys. Okay, that's enough babbling. Let's get back to the scheduled programming. I think the last thing I'm going to talk about today, because I feel like I've been talking forever and I need to lay down because I'm tired, is the Albemarle Cosmetics new release of their lip glosses and lip liners. These are the Las Desnudas collection. We got one of these in our BoxyCharm box. I got it in Coqueta. And I actually have it on right now. I've been wearing this for a couple days now, and I love it. These are $15. I'm not sure what the lip liners are. There's just 2 of those. I'm obviously not picking up another one, but I would recommend this formula to you. I haven't tried anything that I don't like from Albemarle Cosmetics, honestly, and I love that we are constantly getting things like this in our BoxyCharms to try from that brand, because I really like the brand. Let's see what's on the wish list for this week. I cannot wait to see what that new Glam Light palette is. Is anything on the wish list? Possibly the Glisten Cosmetics Botany palette. And then I'm thinking about the Lux Collection Light Gemini palette. So that's really all that is going on the wish list for this week. And at some point I want something from Makeup a Murder, cosmetics. Obviously I need that in my life. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this week's new makeup releases. Don't forget to check out my BoxyCharm video that is up in the iCards, and I'll also link it down below so you can enter into that giveaway. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!